All right, so I'm going to tell you about the Mossad, what happened with me and Mossad. I got really upset. I never been so upset in my life before about what was happening in Gaza with the babies and the children missing arms, legs, heads, stuff like that. So anyways, I decided to go over to Al Jazeera live chat on YouTube. And I noticed that a lot of ultra-Zionists, both Christian and Jewish, were making rude comments. And that's not to demonize all Jews, because some Jews are in this fight with us. All races, colors, and creeds are standing up, of all ages are standing up against Israel with this. So they started making really rude comments and stuff. And I started making rude comments back, and it's off cuff for me to go on somebody's race or religion in something like that. But I did, to counteract them, because they just wouldn't stop making rude comments. And eventually I got a death threat from IDF soldiers and Mossad agents that said, we'll send Kaduns your way. And I'm smart, but I didn't even know what a Kadun was. They said, look it up. So it took me to a Mossad article on Wikipedia, and it explained to me that the Kadun unit is their assassin branch of Mossad. And I thought, wow, well, maybe they're just saying that. So anyways, what happened is that was in 12/7/2023, that happened at about 1:25 p.m. in the afternoon. And about halfway through 2024, an ultra-Zionist nationalist with dual nationalism named Antony Blinken, he came back from Israel. And as soon as he came back, Biden went over. And then Biden came back real quick. And then William Burns, who's the CIA chief director at that time, he went over and came back real quick. Next thing I know, I'm seeing two Kaduns. They knew my pattern. I went out shopping. I was going westbound on Benfield Road. And I see two guys coming out of in jogging clothes, jogging eastbound on Benfield Road. And I said, they look like Israelis. They don't look like they're from this neighborhood. So I just observed them, took a good look, and kept on driving. I said, I know I'm not wrong about that. And then about a week later, I'm coming up the hill to turn to my neighborhood, and there's those two guys. This time they're not jogging, they're not in outfits, like shorts and short sleeves, tank tops and all that. They've got like a uniform top on, like they work for a company. And then about a week after that, I noticed they came up to my front door and knocked on my door. And the more petite guy, he's hiding behind him. The guy who's about maybe 5'8", but he's even more petite. And the guy in front says to me, why don't you come on out? We want to talk to you about your house. We got some work. We could do some work on your house. We're in a neighborhood with a company. And I'm looking at this guy like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I just said to the guy, no thanks. What I should have said to the guy was, hey, look, have a nice trip back to Israel, guys. So I just closed the door and I forgot about it. But I ain't forgot about it. I'm going to do something about that. At this point, Israel can pay me off. Or else I'm going to raise a whole lot of hell about it when I get in front of the mics and the cameras. Because I am coming forward about that. So they might want to talk to their attorney down at the Israeli embassy and give word back to Jerusalem. That problem ain't going away. Now, this is the only country in the world where Benjamin Netanyahu actually has to ask permission to knock somebody off. Any other country, they just go and do it. Just like they did in the United Arab Emirates or anywhere else, whether it's Iraq, Iran, it could be Britain. They don't ask them. They just go do it. But in the United States, they're scared of us. And they should be, because they're a welfare state dependent upon us. So, it's sad. Better get with it, Benjamin. The clock is ticking, because when I get in front of them cameras, I'm going to start talking. You'd be surprised who's going to give you up. It ain't going to be one of your own, but it'll be somebody who's reputable. And they're going to believe them. Oh, by the way, they got caught on camera several times. Bye.